Hello, Ruttons! Welcome to the King of the World's Twitch-a-thon and the King of the... and the King of the World. It's me, and the King of the World. Hello, I'm the King of the World. Hope you're having a good time, because I am the King of the World, and that's who I am. I'm the King of the World. Yeah, I'm the King of the World. So, well, but have you not heard that everyone in the world has got together? What? The world that I'm the king of? Yeah, they've all got together, everyone in the world. Yeah. And they said they don't want you to be the king of the world anymore. But I am the king of the world. Well, that's not the point. They say they want you to stop being the king of the world. I'm not going to stop being the king of the world because I'm the king of the world. And that's just how it is. You can't stop being when you're the king of the world. You can't stop being the king of the world. You just have to be. I'm the king of the world. That's what I am. So no, but no one will support you. All the prime ministers and presidents, have got together and said they all step down. They won't govern unless you step down. So I think you should maybe start. I'm not stepping down, Richard. I'm the king of the world. I'll just keep going regardless of what level of thought I have, because I'm the king of the world. I'm the king of the world. Yeah, it's quite clever what we're doing here, isn't it? It is very clever. It's very clever, Richard, what we're doing. That, yeah, I'm just thinking they laugh a little bit, thinking they're clever idea. That I'm the king of the world, so that's settled. Well, this comes to time where you have to step down, and I think it might be the time for you to step. You have to look at the reality of it, and no one's supporting you. There's been so many resignation letters. All of them have ended, P.S. I'm wanking as I write this, because I'm the king of the world. Everyone wanks without me. And it's just not practical. You're going to have to... All right, Richard. I will step down as king of the world. That's what I'm going to do. But while we're waiting for a new king of the world, yeah, I'm going to do the king of the world. I'm the king of the world. Because I'm the king of the... I don't think people will want to work with you. They've been very rude about you, all the people. No, I don't care. Because I'm the king of the world. I'm still the king. I'm the caretaker, king of the world. I'm the caretaker. I'm worried about Boris Johnson being it. It's very clever what we've done. It's clever what we've done, isn't it? It's very clever. He even says he's the king of the world, but he's not the king of the world. I'm the king of the world. It works on so many levels. I'm worried about Boris Johnson becoming a caretaker, because in Scooby-Doo it's always the caretaker who's trying to kill everyone and scare everyone away, isn't it? So what if he does that? You are so funny, Richard. You should have your own topical news show. I've got to go now because I'm going to go off and be king of the world until someone else becomes king of the world. They're not going to become king of the world, though, because I'm the king of the world. I'll always be king of the world, and Boris Johnson will always be your prime minister. You're never going to get rid of it. I'm the king of the world. That's the king of the world there. We were doing a little for people watching in the future, in 1,000 years' time. That was all a clever pastiche of what's going on with Boris Johnson today, and it probably won't. That news probably won't have lasted as long as Twitch-a-thon. Oh my God! There's a fly just on my piece of paper there. Oh, I just got to get out. I tried to kill it with my beer and it escaped. Welcome to Ali's and Herrings. He said Lee and Herrings. That's embarrassing. Twitch-a-thon. I'm extremely tired. I'm not feeling great. I had a little sleep this afternoon. I've been looking after the kids all week. I've done everything, and they've all had to be ferried around a lot. I've been trying to do my other work. I'm just exhausted, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So I had a little sleep. I don't want to do this, but I guess I've got to do it. I've got to tell you, my fine friends, you fine 84 viewers at home and anyone watching on YouTube, if you like Twitch-a-thon and you want to see it live, you've got one more chance, and it might be the last chance ever at the Phoenix on Monday the 11th of July, the day before my birthday. I wonder if Donkey will do me a birthday. And I'm doing that, and I'm doing some stand-up for my new Can I Have My Ball Back podcast. So we'll see how that goes. That will be me just reading some stuff off a piece of paper, but hopefully it will be funny. I haven't written it yet. I mean, I've written a book, so, I'm just going to choose some bits and work them up and see how it goes. So it should be fun. Do come along. Go to richchain.com/RHLSTP and you can see the link to buy tickets. If we sell less tickets, fewer tickets than we did for the last month's Twitch-a-thon, there will never be a live Twitch-a-thon ever again. That's the jeopardy. That's what we're playing for. We're about 25 tickets short last time I checked. So, watch out for that. Watch out for that, my fine friend. Someone's saying, isn't this live? Yeah, this is live, but delayed by a couple of seconds. If you come and see me at the Phoenix, A, you'll be able to reach over and punch me in the face if you don't like one of my jokes. And B, it won't be delayed by 2 seconds. C, you can get a photo taken with one of the puppets afterwards, as long as you don't touch them. Don't touch my puppets. It was fun last time. I was hoping, because I'm not doing a rehearsal, but I was hoping I might be able to put a bit more time and effort into thinking about what I'm going to do this next time. But I've got to do stand-up, which probably is more important than this stupid fucking ventriloquism show, isn't it? So, yeah. I've been looking after the kids. I took them both to Pizza Express yesterday, but separately, because I don't want people thinking I've got two kids now, because they do a drama class and one's in early and one's in later. So I took them both to the same table at Pizza Express. Because we go to Pizza Express a lot, there's an app for Pizza Express. And if you go to Pizza Express a lot, you get bumped up through these layers from bronze to silver to gold. And I'm a gold member now because we've been enough times. And you basically get given like so much free stuff that it just feels like Ian Pizza Express is getting a bit desperate. That's what I would say. Yesterday I had like a starter and my daughter had a pizza and I got a free beer because it was my birthday and it was a non-alcoholic beer. And I didn't take the piss the first time. The second time I went in, my son had a kid's meal. I bought a pizza for my wife to take away. I didn't really buy anything else, but then I had a Diet Coke, double espresso, and we got like the pizza got upgraded. The child's meal was free. It cost like 15 quid for all this stuff. And it just felt like, what's going on, Ian? Why are you so desperate? Stop being giving so much stuff away, Ian Pizza Express. I could have had more stuff. I could have had a book. I could have had some big bottle of water. I didn't take it all. But it's crazy, man. You've got to calm down. It's like you're coming across too desperate, guys. Don't just go, thank you for coming to my restaurant, please. Here, have all this free stuff. Don't do that. Oh, Richard, thanks for coming back. Would you like to have sex with my wife now because you're such a good customer? No. Richard, you've come back so many times. Please, will you take over the restaurant chain? It be yours, but then that will mean you'll have to let people have sex with your wife if they come a lot. That's just part of the bit. Now I'm free of it. It's like a curse. Thank God I've passed it on to you. Now you've got it in. Now you've got the curse of Pizza Express. So that's my Pizza Express material. Yeah, Prince Andrew never talked about the system, did he? Where you get free double espresso, free Diet Coke. I was like living like a king. I wasn't even eating anything. I'd already had my starter. I just ate a bit of Phoebe's pizza. Oh, life was grand, my friend. It was a grand day. Anyway, that's my sideways look at the news. Of course, there has been some big news today in the news, and the big news is here it is. The reason Gordon Ramsay cuts green peppers upside down. He cuts them upside down. I don't know if you know, this is the big news. It comes from Tasting Table. They're always first with the big stories. Tasting Table. I've got the wrong thing. Let's have a look. Save stories. Have I got it? Yeah. And do you want to know the reason he does it? Let me take you through this. Have you ever pondered the correct way of cutting a green bell pepper? The bumpy vegetable can be a tricky feat to conquer, even for the sharpest of knives. Thankfully, famed chef Gordon Ramsay of Hell's Kitchen and MasterChef teaches us the way to cut green peppers, which will change the way forever we look at the veggie. Bell peppers, blah, blah, blah. They're packed with stuff. So grab your favourite kitchen knife and cutting board. It's time to learn Ramsay's trick for cutting green peppers upside down. Ramsay says that if you want to find the perfect pepper, you must look for one that is firm, smooth, and wrinkle-free. And then in a YouTube video, the famous chef is seen cutting a bell pepper by removing the stalk. Ah, shit. Did somebody say stalk? Woohoo! Stalk like a stalk of penis. Woohoo! Ooh! It's quite good. Yeah, stalk. That is a euphemism. What are you talking about, Richard? I'm talking about the best way to prepare green peppers. What do you mean prepare them? They're just there. Green peppers. You don't have to prepare them. They exist. You have to cut off the stalk. What? You cut off the stalk and then so you can put them upside down. You cutting up vegetables, Richard? So so you can eat them. What? You eat vegetables? I haven't eaten you, have I? No, it was because you're made out of resin mainly. No, and because originally you were made out of carrot, but you got really rotten and disgusting, so I didn't want to eat you. Why? Why are you doing this? Woohoo! Did somebody say doing? Like doing it too? Woohoo! No. Should I tell you the best way to cut up a carrot? No! Why would you do this to... Can I carry on telling people how the best... Because people all want to know the best way. It's got to be wrinkle-free. Put it upside down. Cut the stalk off so you can put it upside down. Then he places the blade at the top of the pepper and slices downwards all the way around the pepper, slicing around the seeds. Very clever. Ramsay says this method is twice as quick as traditional slicing and isn't as messy. After cutting around the pepper, toss the seed in the compost. What? Finally, flattens each piece of the pepper, places the pepper skin side down and swiftly juliennes each section into strips. He says the slices are perfect for sautéing. I don't do quite that. I do something similar. Why? I have it the right way up, but I just cut the around. If you cut in the right dimensions, if you cut across, you can cut down without hitting the seeds, and you get your slice of peppers, and then you can do it. So I'm a bit like Gordon Ramsay, but that's why I can't believe what a monster I've been working with. Woohoo! Did someone say working like working at Venus? Woohoo! I can't believe you're never working on this show again. You're going to be at the Phoenix. Yeah, I'll do it at the Phoenix. I'll see you at the Phoenix. He'll be at the Phoenix on the 11th. If you want a photo with Cocky Carrot. Not so good at coming in, is he? He doesn't come in as well as he should. Let's get Ali out. Come on, we're not going to do a very long show tonight because hello, rat fans. It's me, Ali. I'm winking at it. Woohoo! I'm cheeky me. Isn't it, Dardra? I saw my mum at the weekend. How is Dardra? You should have taken me along. She's fine. It was her 85th birthday. I love a little bit of jail date, Richard. My wife's not my wife. My mum's. I'm very you started now. My mum is not jailbait. Is your wife jailbait? I mean, closer to being jailbait. But she's 41, so I think that's okay. Yes. How is she? Did you tell her that I wanted to sit on it? I asked her if she watched this show because I was a bit embarrassed about the awful things you say. What, you like you calling her your wife? I know you're from Somerset, Richard. I'm cheeky me. No offence to those from Somerset. No offence that you are all inbred and disgusting and teetothals. No offence. I'm winking at it. And it's not winking at it just to say something horrible. She said she doesn't really watch it, so that's a shame. If you are watching Dardra, hello, my finest friend. You're starting to sound more like Basil Brush every day. Do you think so? I don't think so. A little bit more, but like Basil Brush. Well, it's lovely to see you. We had a week off, didn't we? Yeah, I wasn't here last week because I had a TV commitment, so sorry we couldn't. You were on TV? I was on TV 2 days in a row. I did Gone Fishing with Bob Mortimer and Paul Whitehouse. Did you do some fishing? No, I just sat and ate some beans with them and talked about my bollocks. Oh, yes. And then the next day I went to Sheffield to, I think it was Sheffield, to, it was Sheffield, to be on Meet the Richardsons with old John Richardson. Oh, yeah, were you there with the wife, Lucy Donald, I believe she's called? Yeah, well done. I couldn't think of a name for a sec, so well done, you got it. Yeah, Lucy Donald, she's been on your podcast, you should know her. I like little Lucy Donald, she's of that nice size, isn't she? I wouldn't say no to a little bit of that. She's come on, she's not in your age range, mate. I don't mind. She's a grown woman. She hasn't grown all that far. She's not that small. She wasn't there anyway. It was just me and John. I was disappointed. Were you fishing for herring in the episodes? That's good, isn't it? They didn't even mention I was a fish. Maybe they'll do it in the actual show. We didn't even eat fish. We ate beans. So, what can you do? Sit on it, Lucy, sit on it. Don't start to they've let me back on the telly 2 days in a row. I thought I'm back. I thought if I can just, if the train home's in an accident, I could be on the news tomorrow. Then I only got 2. I mean, these shows haven't been on yet. But, I'm back in the big time. You're back in the big time, Richard. I'm back in the gig time. You're back in the big time. And what? You're back in the big time. With Sheena Easton. The chicks done on in train. He dicks run 90,000 in. He dicks another home again. And it's lot to need, baby. I get it in the morning and have the slice of toast. And then I think of all the things that I'd like to do the most. Going to work from 9 to 5 isn't one of those things. My daddy likes to do that though, and so I let him do it, and then I sing. My daddy takes the morning train. She sticks till 9 to 5, and then I'm just going to do this for the rest of the podcast. Yeah, hey, she takes. She become a girl now, your baby. Yeah, and then so I changed the lyrics. Well, men can marry men now. It's all fine. Hey, take. You need the words quite well to this one. And again, and tries to strangle me. That's the 9 o'clock news version. Yeah, I thought I did the not 9 o'clock news. Night daddy takes the morning thus. Can't remember how it goes. He tries to strangle her in the end because she's annoying. Well, I'm sure this is really appealing to the youth demographic that Twitch is trying to encourage. I hope that a lot of young people are watching thinking, what the hell's going on? What's not 9 o'clock news? Back in the dig time, Richard. Back in the dig time. I'm back in the dig time. There was no gack there at either of the shoots. I was very disappointed. I thought TV would be full of gack, but there wasn't a single bit of gack, just some beans. There wasn't even any food. I had like a sip of an alcohol-free lager at John Richardson's thing. They didn't even give me a sandwich. I think they gave me a coffee. They were very nice. You're going a bit Vic Reeves now. Okay, I'll try and sort that out. I want to do my own man, Richard. I want to do your man. I want to do your man. You're really going back now. I know all the songs, Richard. I want to do your man. I want to do your man. You do know, what, that's before my time, so I don't know, probably before the time of most of the people here, but you've been going along. So should we do some news stories? What do you think about the best way to cut a pepper? I've never cut a tether in my life. You never cut a what? I've never cut a tickle tether in my life. Tita tita tick the tick what? Tita tita tick the tick. Say again. Tita tita tick the tick tickle tethers. What kind of tickle tethers did Tita tita tick? Not very good. I want to talk about this. Brad Pitt is ashamed of condition that leaves him fearful of looking self-absorbed. Now, this is generally the picture that accompanied this. The story is about Brad Pitt. You look like Brad Pitt, don't you? A lot of people say that. Well, from there, look quite like him. He's ashamed of a condition. Oh, look, there's him next there. There's actually him. There's him next to me. You can't tell the difference. Taxi driver once thought I was Brad Pitt. He has a condition called prosopagnosia. It's a bit like aphantasia. It's an uncommon condition which means people suffer from face blindness, right? So he's got face blindness. He finds it difficult to recognise people, and he's worried that they think he's rude because he doesn't recognise them. I don't recognise people a lot because I've got aphantasia. It's the same thing. But it seems a bit rude. I just thought, A, that's interesting that Brad Pitt looks like me and has a similar problem to me. But B, I thought it was a bit rude of the Mirror to put a picture of that very serious condition with Brad Pitt with his face cut off, isn't it? It's very rude. It's a little bit rude. Is that the whole reason you did this? It's pretty much the whole reason. Not so good for the people who listen to the podcast. It's the purest way to enjoy this show is in podcast form. You can tell the difference between all the puppets and the characters so easily, Richard. Did you call yourself a puppet? No. And you don't need to see it, do you, to understand how great the ventriloquism actually is. It's a fantastic ventriloquism. It's very, very good indeed. You can say the letter D. I can say the letter D, yeah, easily. Can you say the letter D? You can say Doris Johnson, Brian Blessed, Tita Tita Tickle Teta. They're not bad. Let's just look at my mouth though, that's happening. Tita Tita Tickle Teta. I mean, yeah, my lips aren't moving there, but I mean, to be fair, you're just saying, don't you dare knock me, how dare you knock me? Oh, I'm so tired. I'm sleeping. Life's very hard. Pickle pepper, Peter Piper he picked a peck of pickled peppers. What were the pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked? Can you do any of the other ones? What are the other ones? Seashells by the seashore. I can do that. Yeah, seashells by the seashore. No, she sells seashells. I'm just doing what you said. Do she sells seashells. You can't do it, can you? See that I can do it. She sells seashells. Oh, I can't do it either. She sells seashells by the seashore. Oh, you can do it. I can't do it. She sells. I can't do it. You can do it. Yeah, she sells seashells. No, can't do it. Is this really going to be the podcast? Yeah, she sells seashells by the seashore. I don't know if you noticed. If you listen to Rahalastapa, Chris Evans, not that one. He's not with us tonight actually because he's going to see Adam and the Ants. He accidentally put up the bonus podcast so that everyone could listen to it. It's meant to be a bonus special. People on Acast Plus. Thank you if you joined Acast Plus. Just Google Acast Plus. Rahalastapa is the easiest way to get on it. If you want to, you get lots of bonuses. But it's Ali interviewing me. And asking me emergency questions, and there's a bit where we talk about Archimedes, and I can't remember what Archimedes is called, and he does remember what Archimedes is called, and that's genuine. That's I couldn't remember, and he could remember, and I was arguing that it wasn't Archimedes, and it was Archimedes. You're just moving your mouth. Yeah, I just need the mouth of thunder. It's all you're drinking the beer to make it look like I was trying to speak. Oh, come on, let's try and get on. Should we just try and get on with this? Yeah, let's try. Should we do Cibil? Yeah, let's get Cibil out the way. I'll go down here. You go down there. I'm going to run out of energy. I mean, it's more energy than I thought it would. Let's bring Cibil up. Now, exciting news for Cibil. Paddy McGuinness is in the news. Christine McGuinness says she didn't put us in this situation after Paddy split claims. So in the last episode... Did Cibil predict that Paddy McGuinness would be in the news? He's done it a lot of times. Sorry, she's done it a lot of times. She's looking pretty terrifying today. Her face sort of fell off a bit and has been stuck back on. Even for her, this is a bad look. Oh my goodness, and the things all changed. Hello, Richard, it is I, Cibil. I see it all. The past, the future, the present, everything. It hurts so much it burns my face. Right, let's just get on with it. In the last episode, you predicted the sun will turn black. I don't think that happened. Don't know what the people in the guest room think about me just saying that didn't happen. We'll see if the chat room has anything to say about that. They're a few seconds behind me, so it'll take a... The sun will turn black. Oh, they're wild. Check it. They're saying check it. Check it. They're saying check it. If you come to the Felix, you'll be able to shout check it. If did the sun turn black? Did the prophecy of the sun turning black get fulfilled? John in the book of Revelation says that just before Jesus comes back in a very quick succession, the sun became black as sackcloth of hair in the moon. I don't think that counts as a prediction, though. It hasn't happened. I don't think it has happened. No, yeah, and then the news says the sun. And it turned black. It started supporting Black Lives Matters. I think this week. Check it. Right, you said there'd be a gun attack in Washington, D.C. Oh, and there'll be 19 victims. Very close, though. I mean, that is Washington, D.C. and wherever it was, Chicago. They're not far apart, only like 1,000 miles or something. I've checked that one. There was one person was shot then, so that was not true, and there weren't 19 victims in the other one, so that's very good. Spatula and Uranus was your next prediction. Yes. Shall I check it? You check it, Richard. Check it. I'll put Spatula Uranus news. It's Uranus, the planet, right? Spatula Uranus news. Uranus, gas giants and planets of the solar system. Space.com must include Spatula, but missing Spatula, so it doesn't. Is Uranus going to crash into Earth? People often ask. It would take Uranus 13 years to reach the collision point. We'd be short of time, but at least we'd have a slight chance to evacuate the Earth. What? No, that's not true. What if Uranus flew out of his orbit? What if Uranus crashed into Earth? It's not going to happen. Wow. Like the Earth's getting swallowed up. It's been 30 days since Uranus first appeared in the sky. At first it looked like our moon had found itself a stellar partner, but then we understood something much, much bigger was headed our way. I think this is a fantasy thing. Anyway, nothing about that, so that has not happened. Oh, there'll be a shortage of vegetables at harvester restaurants. I don't think that happened. Don't think that. I think Uranus is mainly gas. The picture I looked at was the Earth kind of going into it like it was like a ball. We've got to check it. Shortage. I mean, there might be a shortage of vegetables. I don't go to the harvesters, so shortage. Just takes a bit of time to put this in when we do check it. Vegetables. Harvester Stevenage. Brit set for vegetable shortages as farmers battle. Harvests of cucumbers, tomatoes, broccoli, cauliflower, aubergine and peppers will all suffer. Did somebody say aubergine? It looks like a penis. Very good. This is carrot as well. That's from the 4th of June 2022, so that's pretty close. It's the harvest. Yes, I meant the harvest. They're all restaurants. And then your final prediction is nothing else will happen. Yes. I mean, that's quite badly wrong. A lot of stuff happened. And also, like, a massive news story. The Prime Minister... You could have got that the Prime Minister was going to resign. And not really resign. The Prime Minister will resign, but not really resign. Yeah, you can't say it now. Do you want to do... and you missed Paddy McGuinness in possible potential love split with his wife. Seems like such a nice man. Can't believe he would... let down that lovely woman, but it's not her fault. She didn't put them in that situation. That's all I know. Paddy McGuinness. Got a prediction. Paddy McGuinness will be seen semi-naked in Sri Lanka. Paddy McGuinness semi-naked. I mean, if that comes true, that will be so scary because that's come from nowhere. Anything else? There will be a shooting in America. Do you want to be more specific? 20 people will be hit by bullets. Okay. I mean, I don't really like you doing this one. It's a bit easy. And this is by Monday as well, yeah. And it will be in Springfield, where the Simpsons live. There are a lot of Springfields in America. Well, it's a pretty good guess. Okay, Springfield. There will be an asteroid. Okay, this is good. There will be an asteroid that will come close to the Earth. It will be the size of a bus. That it will miss the Earth by like thousands and thousands of miles. That still people will put it in the theatre as if it's an interesting story. Okay, there'll be an asteroid size of bus. Misses Earth. Yeah. Well, if it hits, you're going to look pretty stupid. Yes, I will. That I can see the future. It's such a curse to have this power. Yeah. Do you a double decker or single? Good question. We'll find out when the asteroid comes past. Do you have anything else to say? I'm seeing. Close your eyes, Richard. I'm closing my eyes. God, can you see? I can't see anything. I've got aphantasia. Do you think you can still imagine? I can still imagine. I'm seeing like a kind of bow and arrow. There will be a bow and arrow. Yeah, bow and arrow. What will happen? Is that it? There will be a bow and arrow. The bow and arrow and close your eyes. I have closed them. What can you see? I can't see anything. It's sort of like a V-neck sweater. A bow and arrow and V-neck sweater. There'll be a story combining what I have said, no man put asunder. I'll see you on Monday at the Phoenix on. Woo! I mean, if you hold together that long, we might as well do the birthdays while we're here.
Hooray. You've lived another year and you haven't even died. Though cancer may be secretly creeping deep inside. If you think that's worth a party, your brain's also going wonky. Let's get an E or a kick from the reluctant birthday donkey.
Hee-haw, hee-haw, why can't I die? Hee-haw, 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 why can't I die? You're on the wrong finger. Sorry, I don't want to be here. No one wants to be here. We're all... Do you think they're already dead and this is hell? Well, you're already dead. You're an inanimate. Why can't I die? Didn't they make any predictions about Boris Johnson? Yeah. Yep. We got some birthdays for you. Yes, doing okay. The first one is for Bearded Ian. It's his birthday on the 5th. He's just had his birthday. Ian Roberts. If it isn't too much, I'll be grateful if I got a birthday shout out roasting on this week's Twitch of Fun. It's on the birthday on the 5th. Cheers. It says Bearded Ian travelled from Darlington to Bristol on a Sunday just to see Richard Herring. Nothing to do with a work meeting in the city the next day. I'm sure that was true. Richard Herring getting a picture with Bearded Ian in Edinburgh in 2019. Back in Edinburgh, of course, 2022. If you want to get another picture, Bearded Ian. And Bearded Ian's 54th birthday. He's the same age as me for one more week. And then I'll be a year older than him again, as is right. Let's do, what he doesn't say what he wants. Let's do 54 Eeyores for Ian. Do you want to do sort of Ian Eeyores? No! Go on, do it as Ian. Ian. Do him properly. Good, well done. Bearded Ian. Don't know why it's called Bearded Ian. He doesn't say that in the picture, in the email. What a giveaway. Terry Westgate, who was the birthday girl for the last live Twitch of Fun. Not that it's a very small sample of people sending these in. If you have got a birthday, I mean, probably on Monday we're covered because it's Twitch of Fun's second birthday. It's my 55th birthday, so I imagine Donkey will want to celebrate that. But it's not her birthday again. That would be crazy. But it's the birthday of Jamie Smith, who she calls a fucking idiot, on the 1st of July. He's already had it. He's both a slag hag and a ball bag. You're not allowed. And you can see us swapping Punani stickers in the attached photo outside my local during lockdown. What a wonderful world you people have. We've been down to see Rahalaspa together 4 times. Ooh, romance is in the air. And yet somehow I've been in the audience for even more shows. We also come down from Norfolk to watch Me 1 versus Me 2 play in person. And for the first ever Twitch of Fun live, I remember he's an avid fan of Taskmaster and would love to be wished happy birthday with the champion of champions and get kicks from the long-suffering birthday donkey. I mean, he's only 30. What is he? Did he say how old is he? 31. I mean, it's nothing. It's like a child. It shouldn't really be allowed. He's still a child. No, I'm disappointed that someone that young might be watching this, but it's obviously great for advertising. He's no Heidi. That's true. Heidi will be at the gig for for all the stalkers who would like to smell her hair. No, don't be nice to them. Do 31 donkey kicks. I don't think we've done that for a while. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that jumps kicks. I'm doing kicks. 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do it properly. This is for Jamie. Look, he's a big fan of Champion of Champions. You know, no one's more of a Champion of Champions than me right now. I'm doing this. I'm like, hey, oh, I don't know if Chris isn't here. I don't know if he's done a magic button. I think there might be one hanging over from last week last time when we didn't. Let's have a look.
Here's a chance to demonstrate our gratitude to
wow.
you on your birthday.
Oh, that's nice.
Give a bit of credit.
Wow.
A lot of credits due on your birthday. On your birthday. We're grown-up people now, but still we say it's you who showed us how.
Is this going to go on forever?
And so we thank you on the renown and let you know that we shall never
Trying to call my beer.
let you down.
Oh, that was very nice. Thank you. I like it when I turn up in the corner. That's exciting. Well, that's nice. That was for you. That's for, let's say it's for both Jamie and Bearded Ian. Ian. And contractually, I'm obliged to introduce this guy.
He's the top from a jar of yeast extract who always loves to kid. He says what we're all thinking, but the woke crowd will forbid. He's on a yearly contract for 100,000 quid. You'll love him or you'll hate him, it's Marmite Lid.
Hello, it's me, Marmite Lid. I'm Duck and Edgy. And I'm doing that edgy material now. I've moved on since the observational start. Watch out the knee. You'll love me or you'll hate me. Unlike Piers Morgan. Yeah, he did use that. We should, if I could be bothered, yes, I'd set up like the advert he did with the producer drinking like soy lattes or whatever he was doing and spitting them out because Piers Morgan was saying such outrageous stuff. I'd do that with you, but I can't. Just imagine I've done that. Hey, yeah, and so... What have you got for us this week? Yeah. What's going on with all the trans theories? Look, no, you can't. Why are you doing trans people every week? You did that last week. Yeah, I'm gonna identify as a leader of a different thread. Is that all you've got? Yeah, if you could just identify as what you want. Why is it your idea of being edgy just to do that Piers Morgan joke over and over again? Because it's edgy. Why? Because people can't see, can they? Why don't? Well, I think a lot of people think that, but they're wrong to think it. I have to say that you're part of the woke brigade. Watch out, you're on the woke brigade's in. I just think let people be who they want to be, and it doesn't matter. There's nothing to do with you. Why? It's sort of weird that you'd be fine. You don't like it. Just say that and move on to something else. Why go on about it all the time? It's like there's something salacious going on in it. If there's something that I don't like, I might say I don't like that. I don't then spend all my time talking about it. Well, that's not true. Well, I mean, I guess probably do with some things, but it's sort of just weird that you keep. It's edgy. Do be edgy about something else. Give me a subject. What about those shootings in America? Don't what? Have you got some good point about gun law? No, I think it's good that there were shootings. It's not just edgy just to say something horrible. It's just watch out, everyone. Is that it? What? Watch out for people shooting. Watch out for the knee. I'm an edgelord, and I don't even have an edge. I got on the circle. So is that an edge? The one thing? Have I got one edge, or is it no edges? Anyway, I'm an edgelord. Either way. Yee! Watch out! Here I come. Yeah, you can't handle it, can the people in the chat room going crazy? They're not really saying anything. Well, someone said too edgy. Preferred it when he was just read out boring newspaper stories related to Marmite. Yeah, that was the old me. That now look at the publicity I'm getting from Cunning Edgy. I hope Keir Starmer gets cancer. Yeah, it's horrible. What a horrible thing to say. What's he done to you? Nothing. Just don't. He's too woke. He isn't even woke. He's done nothing. It's just nothing. He's got no personality. He's nothing. Doesn't even seem to be trying to be like a Labour politician. Oh, you're doing edgy now. No, I'm just saying that your point isn't very good. We paid £100,000 for this. He's in it for a year. We have to have him in contractually for a year. You're going to be at the Phoenix? Yeah, all the talentitos like it is at the Phoenix. Like women, I'm glad you can't have abortions anymore. You should carry your ladies through to full term as God intended. I mean, that's not edgy. That's just being like someone from the religious right wing in America. Well, they don't like it, do they? Don't like it when I seek the truth. I don't think that's the truth. It's just A, it's an opinion, and B, it's the wrong opinion. Watch out, everyone. Here I've got some more. You got more. It's nice that you warn people about it. I've got more coming up. I can't think of any other ones. Do we do trans already? You did trans people already. Why come they're not in this thoughts? It's not there. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's Marmite Lid. He'll be at the Phoenix doing some edgy stuff. I'm guessing about trans people, but you might think of some other edgy material. It'll be on GBTV. That's the thing. When, if I can sell the contract to GBTV, they'll be delighted about that. Let's get Ali back. We'll just get Ali back on the chicks. That's good. Get us back into this. I think we've covered all the things we need. We might have. Where's old? What's this chap say? He's down there, so that's okay. We might have him on, but I don't think so. Right, quickly. Here's some news stories. Are we gonna cut it short? Yeah, you said that, Richard. This is a news story about dolphin poo. Oh yeah. And let's see if I can read it out for you. Dolphin poo may be vital for coral reefs. There are plenty of things that make for a healthy coral reef, like a diverse set of. This is from, as you'll know, Ethan Friedman, climate reporter. I don't know what magazine he works for. The scientists determined that by hunting offshore and then returning to the reef to release their waste, the marine mammals could be bringing in vital source of nutrients like nitrogen for the reef ecosystem. The research was published this week in Journal of Zoology, using both visual sightings and sound recordings. So there's a scientist whose job is to watch dolphins pooing and then to record it. Determined that most of the cetaceans, meaning whales and dolphins, don't know if that's how you pronounce it, were spinner dolphins. They're all spinner dolphins by the time I finished with them. A common species found in waters around the world. Often these dolphins will forage for food like lanternfish. They're all lanternfish by the time I finished with them in deeper waters outside of the shallow lagoon areas, the researcher notes. But then they come back to the reefs to rest and inevitably see through the end of their digestive process. Well, they must be proud of themselves. So if they're going to save the coral reefs, which I think we do, not Marmite Lid, that probably will be next. Why bother having coral reefs? That'll be his next one. Yeah, we have to. We all should just send out and shit on coral reefs. I'm not sure everyone can just. I think if everyone shits on it, just everyone shit in the sea, and that will save the planet. I'm not sure that's the take-home message of that, but I thought it was funny. Dolphin poo. Interested in this story, 3 disputed Michael Jackson songs pulled from streaming sites. These are 3 Michael Jackson songs that aren't thought to be. There's a suggestion that, let's see, 3 Michael Jackson songs have been removed from streaming sites following long-standing claims they're sung by someone else. Breaking News Monster and Keep Your Head Up appear on the 2010 compilation album Michael, released a year after Michael's death. Some fans have long-eyed the vocals and the tracks actually belong to an American session singer by the name of Jason Malachi. So they've taken off those songs because no one wants to listen to songs not sung by a paedophile, do they? They want that they must be furious. When they listen to Michael Jackson, they want to know that it's a paedophile singing, and if it isn't a paedophile singing, get those songs off. Sony, get it off before it's too late. Do you know any Michael Jackson songs? Edgy and Ivory. No, that wasn't him. Okay. That's is that racist? I mean, you were singing a song about racial harmony, so it's hard to know whether you were being racist. He did go on, didn't he? Paul McCartney. Yeah, it wasn't that one though. Is it racist, Richard, for me to say that and then to say the douchekas done by Elton John? I don't know how it works, but let's not poke that hornet's nest and do Diddley Jean is not my lover. She's just a bloke who is drinking pints down the tub. And I gave this cock a rod. Okay. Very good. Very, again, offensive change of gender in the middle of that, which is confusing. So thanks for that, Ali. Is all right? Is there anything I can do to cancel your career? Don't worry, I'm doing pretty well on my own with that. Thank you. Well done. You did that. Anyway, it sort of seems weird. Why is it some people who are suspected of sex crimes, it's okay to listen to their stuff, and some people it's not okay? How does I think it works on how much money people are making out of the songs. Do you think so? Yeah, so if it's old songs that no one really listens to anymore, then you can say, oh, stop listening to that. But if it's nice ones that hold lots of memories of people, and there's no real evidence. There isn't much evidence, and anyone who says there is evidence is just ignorant. They're just ignorant, Richard. Let the songs be sung until there's actual truth. That's what I think. There's quite a lot of proof, isn't there? Yeah, well, it's just ignorance, Richard. Anyway, we're just getting ourselves into all kinds of trouble. We've done that. Let's talk about this. Let's have a quickly talk about this. Prince Andrew still wears his Grenadier Guards kit despite loss of titles, say reports. We have the man in the studio ourselves. Amazingly, here he comes.
God save the Duke of York. His skin is as dry as chalk. Ignore all the talk when others are poking. He's eating out in Woking. He's never going to be the king. He's the Duke of York.
Hello, Richard. Thank you for having me. Lovely to be here. No sweat. It's no sweat being here. I can tell you that. No sweat. There I am. They cut the top of my head off as well on this picture, haven't they? They seem very keen to cut off people's faces in the Daily Mirror today. I think that's Daily Mirror again. Yes. Look, Richard. I hear you've been eating in Teacher Express. Yes, I have. I love it there. I love eating there. I go there all the time. I was always there. Good. Your alibi's safe, and I don't sweat. I don't even know where the door is. Prince Andrew still wears Grenadier Guards kit despite loss of titles, say reports. Is what would we like to say about that? Look, it's my costume, and you know what I mean. I can dress. My nun gave it to me and said I could be in the Grenadier Guards. Yeah, is that the usual process of getting into the Grenadier Guards? Yes, I think it is. Those nuns just say, do you want to be in the Grenadier Guards? And then they say yes or no, and then in they go. And whatever I've done or haven't done, and I didn't do it because I was at Halfords getting a 6-point check on the car at the time. What time? The time you're talking about. I haven't mentioned the time. Well, and what were we saying? I can't remember what you were saying. I didn't do anything wrong, is what I'm saying. So I can still wear the Grenadier Guards. I'm in the Grenadier Guards. And I got all those medals. I won those. Did he? Yeah, died being in the Grenadier Guards. What are the Grenadier Guards? They guard the Grenadier, Richard. What's the Grenadier? It's the Grenadier, Richard. I'm not going to... If you don't know what it is, I'm not going to explain it to you. Is it a good thing to be a Grenadier Guard? Yes, it is. Look, Richard, I fought in a fucking war. I can't sweat because of what I did in the Falklands. So, think about that. Or you sit in your... Well, I wish I couldn't sweat. It's hot up here. It's very easy to knock me that I can't sweat, no sweat. You're mocking yourself if you turn it into a catchphrase. So, I will persevere and I'm not going to give up all my titles and, well, you have to. Look, I'm the Duke of York. I'm in the Grenadier Guards. Nowadays, if you don't want to, you could do anything. You just say, no, I'm not stopping. I'm going to carry on being the Duke of York. I'm going to carry on wearing the uniform. And there's nothing you little fucking trolls can do about it. So fuck the lot of you. You voted in Doris Johnson. And you get what you deserve, you stupid little fuckers. And they didn't vote you in, though, did they? Yes, they did. Did they? Yes, they voted me in when... They didn't say, well, he's just another little daisy coming out of someone's vagina. Well, I think that would have been a weird thing to say at the birth of somebody. Anyway, I will keep wearing my uniforms. I'll keep wearing their medals. I've won them all. I'll keep wearing that sort of weird sash on their shoulder. I'm not even sure what that's about. I'll keep wearing funny hats. And I will keep being the Duke of York. I'll thank you very much. All right, off you go. Duke of York, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're just about through the day. We've done the peppers, did the old newsreader. He was caught with his feet up on the desk. Luckily for us, that we've never been cut to when I'm not. We've never been on air when I haven't realised we've been on air. So I can't really empathise with that guy. He looked like a right old plonker, didn't he? Yeah. Thanks for watching. 50 minutes of gold, I think, given how I felt. Peppers, newsreader, Brad Pitt, Dolphin, Pooh, Prince Andrew, Michael Jackson, Boris Johnson, Paddy McGuinness, bang, birthdays, done the fucking lot. We've done the lot. Marmite Lid's been in, we've done the lot. look, come and see us at the Phoenix. It's lots of fun, and we'd love to see you there. And come and see us at the Edinburgh Fringe, 3rd to the 14th, I think, of August. We've got some great guests already. Just going to finalise the lineup pretty soon. Hopefully Boris Johnson might be able to come on. That'd be fun. Ask him if he's ever tried to suck his own cock. And we'll leave you on a song. Will we? Yeah, go and sing a song. Which songs did I sing? Do another one of Sheena Easton's ones. Did you? I don't need to say what I want to say, that I like to say. I'm a nightingale, and I had Sony Walkman, and I got like one of those kind of things in my hair from the 1980s. And I'm wearing a jumpsuit and a nightingale. La 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 la. Well done for remembering Modern Girl. La 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 la. La 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 la. And a nightingale. She's back in the big time. Yeah, I mean, most people won't get what that reference is. Esther Rantzen, Rich. I know Esther Rantzen started. And then she went to work with Prince, didn't she? Yeah, she did. And raspberry. It was Raspberry Beret, really the best song you should have gone for out of all of Prince's. Like the one you'd get in a second-hand store, and presumably also at some point a first-hand store, or no one would have gone to put in a second-hand store. Raspberry Beret. Do you think they've gone yet? I don't know, Richard. I don't care. It's been wonderful. This is episode 68. Yeah, next week. That's a good. No, next show will be number 69. Number 69, Richard, do you get it? I don't get it. Number 69. Shall we do a 69 to celebrate? No, I don't want to have sex with you. So you do know what a 69 is? Yeah, I do know what a 69 is. It's a not very satisfying sexual position. Yeah, you just haven't done it right. Okay. Did somebody say... What was... 69. Just had to come. If you just had to come and say, did someone say 69? Would have been the perfect end of the show. Thanks everyone. Enjoyed the closing title. See you at the Phoenix. We might film it badly, but we might film it, so it might appear on YouTube at some point. And could be the last live one in front of an audience ever. So be there, and if you do come, it won't be the last one ever. So up to you. It's up to you, the viewers. Bye.